Andrew Shaw. I've worked in the modular building industry for over 14 years. I've held various senior roles, various different companies in the UK, most notably Procom Site Services. I played a significant role in helping to grow that business into one of the largest CDX supplier in the UK at the time. Just sort of being a northeast guy and having worked in the industry for quite a while, I always had a perception of Nixon Hire. Obviously a good perception of them being, a reliable business. So that was one thing, but I suppose what sort of made me mind up was I was meeting with our CEO, Graham Nixon, and just listening to his visions and his ideas for the business and his strategy and his enthusiasm to drive that strategy, and his enthusiasm for modular as well, which is obviously something that is close to my heart. So listening to Graham talk about that just kind of made me mind up that Nixon was the right business for me to join. As head of modular buildings at Nixon Hire, I'm responsible for all aspects of running the modular business. Anything from sales plans, operational plans, make sure that those plans feed into our overall business strategy. Managing teams, recruitment, and just making sure that we drive all those things towards turning us into a major player in the modular building industry. Yeah, so both Nixon Hire's modular and renewables divisions are both classified as our technical divisions. Each one has got its own dedicated team which will help us deliver and drive efficiencies. The relaunch this year means that we no longer will be relying on rehire partners to deliver our modular product. We're going to invest in our own fleet. We've already put down a multi-million-pound investment this year. We've also sat down at board level and thrashed out a 12-year plan. That's a financial plan as well as a fleet management plan. We'll have and obviously we'll have to invest in a new team, which we've probably got 90% of that team already on board to help us deliver that over the next 12 years. So we've also got Bernie Cranny on board as a consultant. Bernie is ex-Procom Site Services MD, been in the business for over 35 years, brings a lot of invaluable experience with him, and haven't worked with him before, obviously knowing each other helps as well. We've also got Sarah Jones as internal operations manager. Sarah's been with the business for just over 6 years. She's got bags of modular experience herself. Very, very capable employee. We've also got Dan Jameson on board. Dan's our CAD technician. Again, got over 6 years experience of dealing with not just modular, but the product that we're currently investing in. Dan's understanding of not just drawings, but all the regulations that go around it will be a great asset to Nixon Hire. The good thing about modular is you reduce your site footprint on site, and in the modern day, site constraints is a big deal. You get great yield values, which means from a sustainability point of view, you're using less energy on your heating. It's also our product that we're using is the most flexible on the market, which means if you went for, say, a traditional modular building solution, you might get what you're looking for on your first hire. Then when it comes back in, they've then got to reconfigure it, and that is difficult with a traditional modular without destroying raw materials like stud walls and timber and things. With our product's actually manufactured to be redesigned, so there's hardly any impact on the environment to do that, because you're just moving wall panels from one position to another. And obviously it comes with various different energy saving features such as PIR sensors on the lights. And modular has a more compact footprint. In comparison to a standard accommodation setup, you're going to reduce your external footprint by approximately 30%. You can also create open plan areas, which you can't do with standard accommodation units. Potentially, you can sometimes get better yield values depends on the design and who you're comparing your product with. Our anti-vandal system has got good yield values as well, so they're very, very similar in that way. But open plan areas and footprint is definitely one. So in terms of current regulations and guidelines, even though there's a document out, it's been around since the 90s, but in January 2023 it was updated, and that's the Joint Code of Practice. The Joint Code of Practice focuses on fire safety in construction, and due to the changes that happened in January 2023, there's quite a lot of legacy fleets in the UK at the moment that are non-compliant to that particular document. Because we're at the beginning of our journey, we have the advantage of ensuring that all of our modular units are fully compliant at JCOB. We've also gone for a high ceiling unit, which comes with obvious benefits of creating a larger open space, but it also allows us to provide a 60-minute roof section as standard, along with greater yield values for heating efficiencies. So in the summer coming up, we're going to set up a modular building in our Wolverhampton depot. We're going to set up a little village, a little Nixon village with a 2-story modular building that's going to be powered by some of our renewable products, and we're going to invite some clients in to take a look around and have a look at what we're doing. Given the investment in our modular product and our team to deliver it, we're looking to become a preferred choice and a leader for modular buildings in the UK. I'm delighted to have joined Nixon Hire at such an exciting time and been given this opportunity, and I'm really looking forward to driving the business forward and getting our product and name out into the modular building industry.